Hi, I'm Jamie Schmotzer, an instructor with the Old World Alliance, and today I'd like to show you what I think might be a very good option for a beginner ferro rod. This is the UST Strike Force, and I've had this thing for a very, very long time. As you can see here, it's been well used. And what's nice about it is that it comes with a built-in striker that's very sharp. And because of this handle, it's easy to use. It's got a nice big, grip. It's, easy to use wearing gloves. And it strikes really, really well. Also, in the back, there's room to put some tinder, which I think is great, so that it's an all-in-one sort of thing. And here in a second, I'm going to show you how I use this bad boy, because there is, I think, a little trick or tip to using it that I'd like to share. So stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to use a technique, because this is a hard ferrocerium rod. Some ferro rods are hard, some are soft. This is a hard one. And I'm going to use a technique where I'm going to use this thumb, my left-hand thumb, to push on my right. And you see how easy I'm getting these sparks, right? I'm just pushing like that. I don't need to scrape real hard. All I'm doing is a very gentle push with that left hand on top of my right thumb, left thumb on top of the right thumb, and I'm pushing just like that. See how easy that is? All right, so the trick to using these little waxed rounds like this, these little plugs, is you really want to fluff up the cotton inside. All right, so do what you got to do. Stretch it apart, okay, and fluff up the cotton on the inside, because it's the cotton that's going to catch. All right, so let me take that back. See the hairs there? I'm going to take this back and we'll get it going in no time. All right, so the trick here is I'm going to post this up, and I'm going to do those little, look at that, it's going. All right, you see that? Right? That easy. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to expose those fibers on the inside, fluff it up, and then I should have a much easier time lighting this thing. Okay, so expose some fibers of the cotton on the inside. Okay, fluff them up a bit. Now I'm going to post that down, do the thumb on thumb, and that thing's going, right? So I think this is a great option for the beginner because it's got that nice handle. The harder ferrocerium rod, now I usually prefer a softer ferro rod, okay? But the advantage of this hard one here is that you can do this technique so easily. I mean, I'm just getting sparks every single time. And that's because it's a hard rod. It's got a nice sharp striker with a big handle. It's got that pouch, compartment in the back to hold some tinder. This is a great, great option for a beginner. So, it's a kind of delicate subject, but what is it today? It's September 20th, okay? Christmas is in a couple months, and if you don't know, I'm an Anglican clergyman, and Christmas is near and dear to my heart. And I'm not all about the commercialization of Christmas. I think it's, there's a lot to be said about what Christmas is and what it's not, or what it should be and what it shouldn't. But anyway, I don't want to get into all that right now. But I do want you to be thinking about something like this is a great gift, whether for Christmas, a birthday, whatever. Especially with kids, teaches them skills, gives them a good tool. You want to buy the best tool that you can. And for a beginner, this is really, really easy to use. Now, a lot of the bushcrafters, like myself, we're going to want a good 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferro rod, some beast of a thing. But this, it works really well. And so if you're thinking about getting something for a beginner camper or bushcrafter, and you want to be prepared for Christmas or some other holiday or birthday or whatever, this is a good option. You might want to think about it. I'll have a link below if you're interested, make it easy for you to find it. But it's a solid beginner ferro rod, right? So, see you next time.